Hot. Oh,
Whoosh.
sorry, that was funny, dude.
Oh man, I had to just hype myself up anime wise, dog.
Yeah, I was like,
Plus,
what is happening right now? We're live. Go ahead, intro us.
yo, you're you are now tuned into the Most High. Cloudy he is true renegade. We are the real Shy Guys. Thank you for being here. You can be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us. So without further ado, let's get spicy and keep it a buck. Um, we've been slacking, uh, schedule wise, but for good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Um, First off, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Overall, in the grand scheme of things, I'm doing good, but
Yeah,
I'm also very tired.
if you can tell
Pretty,
how I look, I'm over this situation.
yeah, I think we're both pretty exhausted, but we're both also looking forward to the future, which is also a good thing, right? Like as tired as I am now and as like meh as I feel right now, like I'm still looking forward to what's to come, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, we're gonna go through a lot of big changes. This is gonna be a more real big boy talk segment of the podcast where we're
Yep.
just gonna be talking about our personal situations and what's about to happen and how that's leading to us streaming and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, and what's been happening and everything in between. So, guess we can kind of go back to we missed I think a week, not this week, last week. We missed last week Monday, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I think the week before that we had like a short stream. Um so we kind of brought this up in the pod before. Jesse, I believe we brought this up in the pod before that you're trying to transition from New York down um to South Florida where I currently am. Uh Also in combination with the fact that again we both maintain full-time jobs. Um we both have uh our own personal relationships we also have to keep up, as well as maintaining our relationship, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like there's just so much happening right now that and so fast that both of us are starting to feel the wind, the drag of the wind, I think, hitting us
Yeah,
of
there's a lot of
everything going.
resistance.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of resistance. It's taxing at the end of the day. Like we're trying to maintain our payroll in this crazy ass year in this crazy ass time, and
Because we're privileged to even have work. That's the thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
So we're trying to milk the cow as much as like every last drop counts, man.
man.
Like we're just trying to get money because we're both making moves. We're gonna have a completely different setup. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
see us in one place, but I'm probably gonna be hanging out with family for maybe a month and change, depending on what happens with work. I'm trying to figure out if I could work remotely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I've mentioned this before on stream, and fingers crossed. But if that does work, maybe we can have even a slightly better situation once I get down there.
Yeah, because like you said, I'm pretty sure you brought up on stream before. Because currently he does have to go into production sets and offices and stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
the transition for him and his job would be possibly a relocation and a remote opportunity. But the thing is, like that again, that's such a privilege that stuff like that is hard to accommodate. Like even me right now, I'm currently working remote, which I might have mentioned at some point if I didn't. I work remote right now as well. So for me, the tough part is just and I'm gonna kind of speak about this real quick and then kind of get back to it. The when working remote, it's not necessarily all it's chopped up to be. Um, I feel like there's another layer of expectation added onto you because they're like, oh, you're home, you know what I mean? Like it's a certain weird micromanagement that goes into everything. There's a certain weird thousands of checks and balances, and it's all just to verify that you're working during your work time, right? Like when you're in the work office setting, there's not really a question if you're working or not because they just look over and see, which I understand that, but like at some point they need to, it comes down to, I guess, the trusting. Like, are you giving assignments, productions going down, and is things getting completed, right? Like, I think that's really all it comes down to. Like, I don't get, in these settings, like the micromanagement portion of it. So that's getting to me a little bit. Like, just
Yeah, I
the
mean,
constant
yeah,
pounding every day about that.
that's such a militant factor to it, right? Like
Yeah.
they're very on top of you when it comes to things like that. If anything, they'll check up on you even more than ever, even
Mm-hmm.
if you were in a physical, place doing the job
Facts.
there. So I can understand how, like, and even after a long period of time, your apartment could or your house could feel like jail. Like you never
Yeah.
leave.
And that's kind of the like it's getting to me right now. Like kind of to piggyback on what you're saying, that kind of militant thing where it just makes, and where am I trying to go with this? Because I had a clear thought and I kind of scrambled a little bit there, but like ultimately, so it's the drag of it
Yeah,
all, and it's also the responsibility when accomplish certain things, and the fact that in my job I've had like 5 new releases happen in a span of a week and a half, and I've had to maintain like you know a certain level of quality for all of it, right? Because it is like, just because there's more work doesn't mean they want you to, like, your shit could look less good. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta
yeah.
keep pumping out that level of work. Um, so I've been feeling that, and on top of working at home and then doing content at home and everything like that, I've been getting like really cabin feverish. You know what I mean? Like I've been feeling
Mm,
really like confined, and so I've started going back outside a little bit more when I can. It's been rainy down here in Florida, which sucks, but um which I would say doesn't help that it's rainy, but I don't mind the rain. I just, obviously when it's sunnier, the opportunity to go outside is a bit easier. It presents itself a bit easier.
yeah.
So like, I've been definitely trying to make an effort to just be outside a little bit more. So I also kind of trying to figure out setups so maybe I can record footage while I'm outside, because I still want to bring content and I still want to create, but I need a change of scenery a little bit. You know what I mean? I just need different stimulation right now. Like,
Yeah. No, yeah, you definitely have to stay motivated,
yeah,
as
yeah.
she's saying in the chat, and you got to be like consistent. Like that's the issue with something. Like you'll start something for a week, you'll think it's a good idea, and then you're just gonna get really sore. You're like, damn, I did good, and
Yeah,
then you're gonna be
facts.
feeling yourself, and then you'll be like, yeah, I could have a cheat day here and there. I'll do this. I'll
No,
like
but
I don't.
see, that's easy for me. I'm not worried about the like staying consistent with that stuff part. What is getting to me is the fact that I've been staying consistently in the house for like what feels like the past year
Mm,
because of COVID. Like, my daily routine before this was never as much just stay in the house as people might make it out to believe. Like, I used to go to the gym. I used to freaking do rings, calisthenics. There was like moments where I got myself out and was active, and times where it's like I just did outdoor shit. And now with COVID and me trying to be, over, I'm being protective not only for myself but for the people that's around me, right? My family, my girlfriend, everybody, right? Like,
yeah.
so the more you're outside, the more you risk shit like that. But then also it's like, yo, I need to go outside. Like,
Yeah, there's a safe way for everything. Obviously, it'd be better if you were more isolated in a certain spot, but
no, I
some
found
people don't get the.
spots.
Oh, dope.
I found
Even
some
better.
spots. Yeah,
I
yeah,
was to
I'm
say some
working
people
on it.
don't get the luxury of
Yeah,
like getting areas like that to do their own thing,
yeah.
so they have to stay inside. But
And I'm
I'm
trying to
willing to.
move.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. I was literally about to say like I'm willing to take the risk to move down there when it's a hot spot right now, but
You're
in my
stupid.
instance, yeah, in my situation, family is key right now, and I feel like I need to be surrounded by them. I've been alone for so long. Not trying to sound like a pity party, but
Isolation is a bitch, dude.
yeah, dude, it's crazy because I mean, I basically moved out when I wanted to move out, which was like early. It was like 19,
Same.
and
I
then
moved out when I was 18 initially.
yeah, something like that. Or maybe I was 20. I might have been like 20. I did like 2 years of community college. I was just like doing stuff here and there, and then when I wanted to go to Orlando, so like since I went to Orlando till today, it's been like 9 years.
Wow,
So like
that's
I
good.
haven't like yeah like so my family hasn't seen me in like a daily basis since I left 9 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of like of course they've been like supporting me, but like I'm basically solo, like I've been doing my own thing. I'm like you, like I've been fortunate to make really good friends along the way,
Facts.
which like
Tough. It's also
yeah
tough.
yeah yeah
Maintaining
super tough.
relationships is, tough.
Oh my god, I'm the worst at it.
You, boy. I
uh
can rival your best efforts. Now let me
man,
stop.
I don't know. I got stories, B.
Yeah, no, it's tough though, man. Like, but and all that stuff takes, some energy. It all takes a bit of energy, and it all adds up, and it all builds. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
again, kind of what I was talking before. I feel hopeful for what's to come. Still, it's not like I'm in this position like down and out. I'm I know what I need to do. I just need to do it now, which I am doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like once I identified what the problem was, which was like because I started feeling it, and I'm like, damn, man, what is like? Just I've been inside. Like I work here, and then I get off of work, take a break, and work here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like before at least also like I commuted to work. You know what I mean? Like I drove to work, there was time, free time, blah blah blah. You were outside already. Came back home, you do your stuff when you're home. It's just that separation. There's no separation, so it's crazy. It feels crazy.
Yeah. Especially for you because your workstation is also your stream station,
Yeah,
which both take 8 hours. I mean, like 4 to 8 hours at a time.
here all day, dude.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. So that's definitely a lot. I would definitely be hitting some cabin fever. To be honest, I did for a little bit once, like when it was like late March and like beyond that point, like just being here months at a time, and then like losing my dog. Like this year was some shit, dude.
No.
This year hit different. So I feel like I have to make this big of a change because this world has done such big of a change. I feel like I have to like almost like reset.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm trying to
I
do.
think that's always good to kind of re rebalance yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say, right? Every cars need an alignment, people probably need an alignment. You know what I mean? You got to realign yourself, kind of reshift things. But that being said, and kind of back how it ties into the pod and why we even brought all this up is we may be a bit inconsistent in these next coming weeks. We're hoping to maybe stabilize, I would say ideally uh after Christmas.
Yeah,
Just
honestly, 2021 is going to be like the really pivotal point where
yeah.
we're going to be going in.
Yeah.
Like we're going to be going hard.
But that being said, that doesn't mean we're not going to be putting out content. I'll still be doing my True Renegade stuff, but that also may be a little bit inconsistent at the moment. But again, like I said, I'm trying to also figure out ways to bring you guys content from me doing what I'm doing outside, um, and just more IRL content. You know what I mean? Like instead of just constant gameplays and stuff like that. Because a lot of games right now too are stale, man. Like I'll have fun with some of the games out right now for like 20, 30, 40 minutes, hour, but then it's like the draw isn't there because I don't know. I'm looking for something else, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, here's the thing: we're gonna both be throwing each other curveballs with the amount of ammo we both have in our ends.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're very PC heavy in games. I'm very console heavy in games. I have like throwback games. Like we're gonna be playing like games that were like from
We
the 90s to
definitely
the
should
mid
play the new
2000s.
Crash Bandicoot game though. I think we should
Yeah,
100% play that
that could be
just for the
fun.
lulz, and I think it'll be a cool throw because it feels different. It's not like a regular platformer. I think we're gonna be shit at it. Actually, I don't think we're gonna be as good as we
Dude,
hope.
Crash was always hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It was just awkward. It's hard because it's awkward, but it's
yeah.
like that's what the game is. That's the charm of the game.
Dude, the bridge level gives me nightmares.
Yeah, yeah. When you had to run away from that shit, fuck. What was it? Was it a boulder or a rhino? But I know you had to
Yeah,
run from.
back in the day, it was like a boulder and like a
Yeah,
T Rex.
bro. You had bro. Those always got me because it's like backwards and they're just throwing
Hmm.
shit at you from and it's like it gets in your screen, bro. I'm
Yeah,
shit
so
at
we're
all games. It's okay. Nah, you're not shit at all games. You got some stuff. You got some grit in you.
nah, we're gonna put you to the test, Carlo. We're gonna
Yeah.
be playing so many different games, and you're gonna find the one that you murder us all day in, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
And I'm sure Jesse at some point is still planning on getting a PC setup, so we'll be able to play certain scary games like Phasmophobia and stuff like that. You know, we have tons of friends with PCs. We've been getting a good amount of Among Us content in, which is awesome.
Whoa.
Um, uh, I just, again, we're not gonna necessarily. It's not gonna be void of any content. It just the scheduling and the frequency might be a bit inconsistent. Like we went live last night and did a impromptu, kind of like a little freebie impromptu stream
Yeah,
for some Among Us. And things like that'll happen. You guys got a back to back here, and we're talking about less content, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, we're
it's
just
just
like
gonna,
sporadic and
yeah,
frantic
it's
with our
gonna be a
scheduling.
little more inconsistent schedule wise. We've been trying to keep a Monday, Saturday schedule, which we've kept up pretty well for this to have been a for the moment kind of thing. Stream Monday. You've usually been posting the videos Saturday, so it's been good.
Yeah, this might be the first weekend where we didn't post something on the weekend, but
Mm-hmm.
that again, like literally, there's boxes right behind me. Like I'm planning on moving,
Yeah,
so
facts. Yeah.
bear with us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I don't think anybody's gonna be too heartbroken, but we owe it to whoever is, enjoying our content and things like that to just let you know. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
let you also know that the future is bright.
yeah, bro. Yo, we gotta talk about our setup, our ideal setup, because
Oh my
we were just
God, yeah,
talking about it.
yeah, facts. I mean, you can take it away. I just want to make a comment that I think it'll be so dope if we can achieve this, and it comes down to space and timing and a bit of good luck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a Hail Mary,
Yes, yeah,
but
yeah, facts.
like I'll do whatever I can to make it work and make it happen
It's hilarious. It's
because
good
it'll
though.
be ideal. So basically, with the cooperation of True Renegade Wifey, if things work out within the next week, I would like to get a 2 bedroom and have a situation with us three. I know that's kind of crazy. It's a big move for all of us, but hear us out. The living room would be like the stream hub
The
of
the content
greatness.
stream the creative hub. I wouldn't even
Like,
say like it would just be all things creative in the.
bro, the most high heaven, like
Oh
it's gonna
my.
be the greatest thing. All right, so we're gonna have a 2 background stream setup in the living room, like or wherever, depending on the place.
Hmm.
We're gonna have a corner for like your and your lady's art like sessions whenever you
Hmm.
guys want to do your art
And
or
that
just
can
work
also be
in general.
streamed.
Exactly. You guys could be streaming your art or just doing your art in general. I'm gonna be having in the other corner like maybe like a studio booth so I can be, just sporadically make music. And to keep this on the low, I'm trying to convince True to start spitting.
Oh my
So So you might see a ridiculous
Of
rap
bars in the
collab.
future.
Yeah.
Imagine we can pull something off that actually sounds okay, dude. That'd be
Bro, I'm gonna do
impressive.
everything in my power to have at least one track with us be the most fire shit ever.
Yeah, and that shit could, who knows? It could be a new intro song or some shit that leads into something, or we could figure, yo, I'll see. I gotta get over my feeling that I'm cringy, I guess, right? Like, it's always just the feeling of self cringe. Like, I
Well,
don't
yeah,
wanna,
because you're kind of putting yourself out there. You're kind of putting in
yeah,
effort and hope that other people.
receive it well.
Yeah,
See, it's
yeah,
for me with art, I don't worry about that. I don't know why I don't worry about that with art, but like, I feel like if I was to rap, I'd worry about that. Like, I'll draw whatever and put it out. Like, I don't care. But
yeah.
when it comes to rap, I don't know. There's something about music that I put on a pedestal, I guess, that just like, bro, like,
Well, here's the thing, right? We only hear the good shit and the final shit that rappers put out. Like what you hear them in the actual booth, they stumble all the time. Like back when I started rapping, and
nah,
like
there's
I
one
would,
take Drake in here though.
you fucking wish, dude. Like your heart will start pumping. Like even in front of one person, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I stumbled. All right, let's do it again." And after like 30 stumbles, it's still gonna be like screamish, like, "Oh, why?" Like I hate when this happens. Like kind of embarrassing type shit. But that's the name of the game, dude. Like you don't
Yeah,
see
facts.
basketball players like
Yeah,
do all of their
they putting
missing in the
hours in the
court.
gym. They
Yeah,
putting hours in the
exactly.
gym. Facts,
They
facts.
go in the
You're right.
lab, they
You're
go in
right.
the gym,
Everything is
they make that shit
practice.
work.
Everything is practice, and you're right. And I don't know why
Bro.
I don't know why I don't see it. Well, I understand. I 100% understand, but I don't know why it just feels so intimidating to me, I guess is the word. Um,
You're trying to be something kind of like almost.
because the thing is, I would only want to be able to do what I enjoy, and I know what I enjoy is like it's high caliber stuff. I feel like, right? Like I feel like what I
Like you want to
enjoy.
drop like bars,
No, and
basically, right?
it doesn't even necessarily need to be bars, but it definitely
Bars.
needs to
Oh
producer
my
true
god.
wifey.
Yeah, right. She about
You
to be dropping
crazy.
us some beats.
Do 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 do.
You sound like you're
True.
for it.
Yeah,
That's all
true.
I'm hearing.
How what would be her Jaleel Beats, holla, it'll be true wifey, holla at me, man. No, or what's the
I don't even. I got nothing.
Mama Maybach music.
She'll figure out her shit.
That's so funny, babe. Uh, but nah, I'm down. I'm down. I just think for me, I'll probably be a little less confident getting that first one out than you would. I'd probably wanna. I'll probably be really anal. I feel like about it. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, you're not the only one. Everyone wants to make a good first impression, especially for something like this, because this is your statement in the game. You're just like,
yeah.
I just posted this. I just did hip hop, and I'm a good hip hopper. You
A
know?
hip, a hop, a hip it to the hip, it to the hip hop, and you don't stop, but drop it to the bang, bang. No,
So
I'll be
like,
down though. I think
but
I think it's just like I was saying. I put it on such a pedestal that like I feel that I'm not capable of it. But that doesn't. That's selling myself short because I've never. Oh, I've also never tried it.
I mean, you just don't know the feeling of it.
Yeah,
You don't know what
exactly.
it's
It's
like to just
like
be in there, remember, like know what you're about to say and portray it
yeah,
with
it's
the
like
energy that
jumping
you
on a
want to portray it.
skateboard for the first time. It's gonna feel weird as shit.
Exactly. You're gonna fall on your ass a couple times,
Yeah,
but like with
yeah.
my mild experience, you'll do fine.
Yeah. You just gonna have to produce me for sure, and
Yeah, yeah.
kind of coach me through Ghost Ride a little bit of all that at the start, just so I can get an
Little
understanding.
Quentin Miller.
Yeah. Hit me with a little Quentin Miller. Yo, I might be low key. You might be Quentin Miller, and I might be like, I wouldn't even say Drake, but like a mix of like 40 and Drake, where it's like I could probably, because I feel like I understand the structure of music more than I understand how to make music. You know,
And
if
that's
that,
half the battle, right? Like the
yeah,
other half is just performing it.
yeah.
So you have to just like
I think
find
it'll
your
be fun
voice.
though. I'm always down
Of
for
course
shit.
it is.
So I'm always down
Of
to
course it
challenge
is.
myself, and I'm always down to try and, you know, try. Trying to try. I like trying shit.
The real Try Guys.
Oh my god, the real try guys.
And us and Among Us
I
is the
was
real
gonna
lie
go
guys.
fucking skating today, bro, but it rained. I went yesterday though, and it was good. I was out there for was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I went yesterday and I was out there for like 2 hours.
Oh, I can't wait to go back to bipolar weather, either drowning or scorching.
Max. It's supposed to be. I feel like it's usually more consistent during the winter. It's usually the summer that you get the random rain, shine, rain, shine, rain, shine. But when we're getting closer to like Halloween, spooky season, and fucking Thanksgiving and shit, it's usually just like a little cooler, but it's sunny.
Hmm.
Like the better time in Florida is usually October, November, December, January, February, March.
You know, like fall and winter.
Exactly, because Florida's not necessarily cold,
No,
but it's also not rainy season.
not chilly season in Florida is where it's at.
But also, I'm like, okay, we're in October right now, bro. Where is the not rain right now? Like, go
I don't
away,
know.
go away.
Shit's spoopy, you know?
Spoopy, dude. Oh
It's
my,
getting real spoopy out here.
damn it, bro. Ah,
Shit. Oh, also for our freaking setup, we kind of wanted to make it like a lounge
oh
because
yeah, yeah, that'd be nice.
uh, I'm gonna be chilling with my family, so all of this that I have is either gonna be in storage for like maybe a month and change, but like eventually, even if I'm not really there, all of this could be put into the setup because this is basically my setup.
Yeah,
So like my equipment, my games, some of the furniture, like that shit would be dope. Like we would have the couch in the background of like both setups, like maybe like diagonally, so we can like even if Renegade or myself are doing a solo stream, even Renegade's wife, they're all doing a solo stream, and we just want to hang out and just be casual about it, but not like put too much attention on us, obviously, because they're streaming. Like we're just gonna make such a chill lounge
it's gonna
streaming
just be
environment.
like the most organic. I think that's gonna be the best way to put it. It's gonna be the most organic streaming like hub, right? Because whether we want to do our solo shit or whether we're just chilling and we want to throw the camera up in a just chat or we're gaming or we're doing art, it's gonna be comfy. Is gonna be everything's gonna be visible because I'll figure all this shit out, bro. Test me.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Just test me. I will figure this shit out.
And dude, we're gonna have like consoles on consoles. I
Like
got my PS4,
yeah, I
my
was gonna say
PS3, Xbox One.
you wanted to do the screen thing maybe where we got a backdrop that's the screen playing stuff. We gotta have some pre
Oh
roll or
yeah,
something on there, or
dude,
like
so many
any
ideas,
kind of
man.
content, bro. And then there's just so much possibilities, and also things are just more. I want to say things are more efficient when you work as a village, if that makes sense,
No,
right?
absolutely.
Like the village mindset gets things done so much faster when everyone's kind of helping each other and chipping in, and it's just so much and again it's gonna be so organic. Like we'll probably be just watching a movie or some shit and we'll throw a stream up and
Yeah,
y'all got us reacting to this movie right now and it got a camera of our couch and we're vibing, like hanging out, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And on top of that, we're finally gonna be going in on our Patreon videos.
Yeah, Patreon is gonna be way more of a pivotal um portion of our content. We're gonna focus. I want to say the Patreon content. I want it to be spread like, and I hate to sound steep, but like 40/70. So like 70% free content, 40% on Patreon, right? Like we're still gonna be doing streams. We're still gonna be putting shit on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. But like I do want there to be a good chunk of just like private content for Patreon, like whether it's like, yo, we set up something and we're playing board games and Uno and we're vibing out and it's like footage of us hanging out, drinking, like you see us more in our most natural habitat because it's behind a paywall, right?
Yeah, of
So,
course. Yeah, and like with that paywall, we'll be able to play copyright music. We plan
mm-hmm.
on doing full episode or full movie anime reviews,
Reactions and
movie
reviews.
reviews,
Uh-huh.
like album reviews. Like I feel like our
Full
first
album reviews is gonna be so fun. because we'll
It
have
it
good
really is.
system, we'll have good music set up. Like,
Honestly, the first like maybe 5 albums should be like albums that we just already love and we're just gonna talk about.
oh yeah, like a review, like a nostalgia trip, like a quick
Oh
little
yeah, for
nostalgia
sure. Like
trip.
a vibe with us session
Yeah.
of just
And
like
it's like,
appreciating.
think about like when there's days we could be doing like board games and shit, and then
Mhm.
like the camera setup shit is probably the easier part of this whole stuff. Like to get cameras where we need them. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like all of this is like the way I see it, we want this to be a brand and we want this to be our thing. And what better way than committing to like this leap of getting all of this together, especially it sucks that it's like in such a short time and there's like always like the what ifs in the background
Yeah.
and nothing is solidified. But like if
There's
we
always
want
gonna be the
this,
questions, and there's always gonna be doubts.
yeah, but I feel like we complement each other so well, whether it's our solo shit or together,
You're
and we're gonna have such a good circle of people. Like I'm so glad I introduced you to Miles. Shout out to Mhot
oh
Coco.
yo,
You can find
hot
him on
cocoa.
Twitch, on Instagram. He DJs, he games. He's just a
I had the link. I would, but
best,
keep going.
like one of the best fucking dudes I've ever had the chance to
He
meet.
hangs out with a bunch of what seems like cool dudes too. You know what
That's
I
what I'm
mean?
saying, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to his partner Andre. They do the A&M podcast. They do Funk and Vibe together amongst other DJs and artists. Like he's such a creative. It's like it's out of this world. I just read through one of his like scripts that he plans on working on and filming by the end of the year or at the beginning of next year. And the kid's a talent, man. He's just a sweet dude. He's hilarious, and I'm glad I got to introduce him to you because like we're just all like-minded beings, man, and we're just gonna feed off each other and just have a great time making content together.
What you talking about? She said I found a 3 bed, 500 each. You're low. I'm chilling. Let me
Oh,
stop.
someone is my bestie right now because that's the energy we need, and 500 is nothing.
What you talking about, babe? Don't get my hopes up now, lady.
Damn, she popping in with good news.
He said, hell yeah.
Damn. And girl, you better. We're gonna throw you into shit too. Like you're not just gonna be chilling in the background. I want you to draw more. I want you to do as much content as you feel
Bro,
you
she
want to
can
do.
fucking. Bro, she is fearless when it comes to art. Like, I'm so critical of everything I do that it's almost a handicap in a lot of situations where it's like I'm hurting myself. But she is so fearless when it comes to art, bro. She does stuff that like I'm like, what the fuck? How did you just do that? Like she just did a painting of like sunflowers and shit, and it was like her first or second painting ever. And I was like, yo, I know exactly what the fuck you just painted, and it looks good. Like,
See, and that's great shit to hear. Like, and what better way to keep that going with like besides just being with other creatives? Like, it doesn't
mm-hmm.
matter what the art is. Like, both of you are artists. I like rapping. We all love gaming and anime. What's there not to love in this like circle that we have? Like, we have uh spicy hot sauce. Shout out to Calvin.
Yo, Calvin, my
Like
boy, yeah.
Miles. Like, we have like
Low
so
key,
many
Calvin said he
awesome
was
people.
thinking of coming back down to Florida too, finding
Oh
a
damn! I
place.
thought he was in Florida. Where is he?
No, no, he's back home, and I think in Rhode Island. But where he's like actually doing uh like a lot of like recording and shooting for people. So he's been flying different places. So I
Oh,
think
that's
he's been
awesome.
good. Him and his girl, I think they're good. But I know he brought it up at one point, but he hasn't really brought it up since. So I don't know if he's thinking about it. But I think he just doesn't necessarily enjoy the environment. You know what I mean?
Bro, yeah. I mean, I've never been to Rhode Island. I don't know the territory.
Probably more up northish. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I
like
mean, yeah,
New
it's close. It's
Jersey-ish
yeah,
and
it's definitely
Connecticut. You know what
closer
I'm saying?
closer to me than you for
Yeah.
sure. Ooh, so we got a singer too. I'm about to throw you in some tracks. Yeah, like so
There's a
we're
lot
gonna.
of possibilities. There's a lot of opportunity. You know?
Yeah, right. Like right now, like we're a little raft in a stormy ass fucking storm in the middle of the ocean, and once it calms down, we're gonna have that sunshine, and that's just gonna be beautiful. And we're gonna have everything that we wanted, and it's just gonna be so fun to like. It's not gonna feel like work the way like we feel right now because we've been stressed out so long and we're doing so many other things that not only don't we have time to stream, but like we're starting to lose taste in like what we like, which is like gaming and anime. Sometimes like sometimes we don't want to game, sometimes we
It's
don't
just,
want to watch
yeah,
anime. It's just like a weird funk.
it needs to be a good blend of different things, and just that's why it's so much better if it could be just more organic. Because also we got to think we're living two completely separate lives, and we're trying to like blend them a lot. As far as not even you coming here, like that would blend them. I'm saying as far as like us trying to schedule the same days to get the pod going, but you know the day might not be the best for you or it might not be the best for me, but we still try to do it, and then that just adds on to it, and then it's like you might not be feeling 100% that day, but being that that's the only day that really works for both of us, you kind of, you know, fight through it, and so to speak. And we want the content to feel as good as we feel, right? I
Yeah,
doubt,
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like it would just be the fact of, you know, us being in a similar environment, our schedule meshing a little more. There's a lot of things that come into play, you know, with his coming transition and everything like that. Um, that it's gonna make the quality of the content, I think, even, you know, just naturally improve. Like, I don't know if you remember the Hinata and Kageyama reference, but he was like, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be 10 plus 10 equals 20, but nah, it's 10 times 10 equals 1,000." You know, with the cannon and shit. Like, like it's gonna be a power up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna not. It's not just gonna be some gimmick. Like, it's gonna be a full power up. You know.
Exactly. We're gonna be around each other more, and we're just gonna feed off each other creative wise.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like days I'll be skating, I'm sure I'll get Jesse out there to help me record some shit, and then he'll be able
yeah,
to use his fucking know-how to help me get better shit. You know, who knows?
yeah, it's a help me help you, like, we're just feeding off each other. That's all we
I'm
need. And
already the branding and fucking logo guru, so we're already Gucci on that shit.
yeah, right. We had such a huge leap starting off, like doing a complete all nighter, just figuring out the basics of how we want things, and it just came out so great. The more we're slowly polishing it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're calling this season one, with both of us in completely different places and us figuring out Twitch
Mm-hmm.
and like our fan base and figuring out how we want to display ourselves. So now, once we're together and we have all of our shit together, and we're just gonna fusion hard this hard. Yo, it's gonna come out so crazy. And if
Yeah,
we do
facts.
get this spot that we're kind of dreaming about, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane and so much fun, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be such
It's
a good time.
gonna, and the thing is, it's gonna naturally, having roommates lightens the load of like everything, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, between bills and certain pressures. So I think it'll be a good experience, and I think it'll be, and I think it's a good time for it as well, because as much as people's like, oh, people already doing it, people might be doing this. There's so many people on this in this world that there's never a hole for content. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There, you might be like, certain things, yeah, can be saturated, but the thing is once you break through just whatever the bottom percentage of so many people is, it starts to just naturally grow in a way that becomes a snowball effect. That's just how it happens for everybody, right? Because once you gain that kind of little spark or whatever you need to get over that initial hump, I think as long as you kind of maintain the content and continue to improve the content, and you're just genuine, shit just naturally grows. People like genuine. People smell fake from a mile away, right?
Yeah.
Like, some people watch fake because it's entertaining, but ultimately the type of audience that most people want isn't from that. You know what I mean? Most people want the genuine audience, the audience that likes you for who you are, and not necessarily 80 different personas you're throwing out there, or like, you know what I'm saying? Some people can pull off the persona thing, but that in itself is kind of ridiculous, you know? Like,
Yeah. Well, who does it? Doctor
doc
Disrespect, I
yeah,
believe.
yeah, it's like you're playing a character for a while, which is, you know, it has its pros and cons, like everything, you know what I mean? But I just say for my mental health, I don't think playing a character constantly is good for anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. That's the thing about rapping, right? Like you kind of have to have a certain percentage of a persona.
Oh,
Um,
facts. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I mean, unless you thrive on being like the woke 100% always vulnerable, speaking the truth, whether
Yo, I'm
it taints
champagne
you or not.
poppy, bro. What you mean?
That's the thing though. Like I keep a level of realness to the point where I don't talk about having money. I don't talk about like like if I talk about like shooting or like something of that nature, I'll try to exaggerate it to the point where obviously I'm not doing
It's
it.
like it's a
Or
story. Like it's,
yeah,
yeah, like
yeah,
it's
if it's like a
obviously a
metaphor,
narrative or something like,
yeah.
yeah.
So like I would never be braggadocious. Like of course I'm not talking about like fucking bitches getting money, that type of shit. But like as long as you find your lane and just like throw a little
Sauce on it,
braggadociousness
a
on it.
little
Yeah,
sauce, little
exactly.
sauce,
Throw some stank on that
or
bitch.
some Pellegrino and some oregano and some.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm gonna start writing. I already have a plan. Shout out to Can Kenny Stay for Dinner. That's one of my homeboys who I used to rap with back in the day.
That's awesome, Nick. Can you stay
Super
for
super
dinner? That's
dope
funny.
dude. He has anime bars for days, and we're gonna
Word.
drop an anime related EP. It's gonna be so much fun.
That
And
sounds fire, actually.
yeah, I need like honestly, the only reason why I don't put out more music is A, my neighbors suck and these walls are thin. B, I don't have that energy to feed off anybody, so I don't get motivated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I'll say, yeah, I'll write a song, and then I'll listen to the same beat like the entire day, and like you'll get your writer's block, you'll get your like I have to do other things now, and then like little to no time, you're just completely forgetting about it.
I wish I was one of those people that can like just punch in where it's like you hear a beat and like you could just mumble for a little bit and then you got like a little rhythm and like, okay, let me see. What can
Yeah.
I fit in that rhythm now?
Well,
It's like
that's the thing though. There's so many
there's so
different
many
ways artists
approaches,
process.
yeah.
Yeah, like you could be in the studio listening to a beat and write. You can have something written and just pick a beat to it. You can have a session with your boys. You could write sober but perform like fucked up. You can
Yeah.
vice versa. There's so many different methods. Like the way I started figuring out I can like come up with rhymes easily is if I hear a song that has the same tone of a track that I'm trying to put out.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say I'm doing a rigor mortis, and I just put that like I put it in like a lower level, and then like I try to rap over Kendrick, and like I hear what he's saying, and I try to feed off of what he's saying to another thing,
Oh, I
and
got
it
you.
just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
rattles like that. So
Transport.
like
Yeah, 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 I got you.
because that's the thing. Like I said, I need to feed off somebody. So instead of me being by myself, just listening to a beat and like no words are coming, like if I hear somebody rapping, it
I
gets me
actually
motivated and I
almost
want to
just
start
did
saying
that in
something.
my head. That might be good for me, what you just said, because I kind of just did that in my head, low key.
Look, honestly, okay, I want you to do a little project. Get
This is school.
well, this is training. I am now your rapping sensei.
My sensei.
Uh, Obviously you have your list of goats. I want you to go through your list of goats, get like 5 songs that like just resonate with you from each artist, and make a playlist. Start playing it in shuffle and try to rap over it. Like if
Oh,
you
okay.
were if you were featuring in that song, like how would you approach? Like if you just heard
That's
Jay
nice.
or Jay Z or fucking Drake just drop something, and you see the level of like this is how much swag or how much real I'm
Yeah.
putting out. You can feed off of that.
Very true. Very true. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. That's not. I
Yeah.
can do that.
Like so, just make a playlist of like if you went back in time and you could steal those bars, which fucking
Oh.
songs those would be? Because I literally thought about this all the time. Like, damn, if I if I went back like
Mm.
10 years and I just like
That's a good
ripped off J. Cole, like if I just dropped nothing but Cole bars and just be the next Cole instead of him, he's like, shit, what do I write about? You know?
Yeah, what would that facts?
What would J. Cole write about J.
Damn,
Cole? So yeah, that's like the mind state I
that's
like
cool.
eventually had to go to in order for me to start writing. And yeah, maybe it'll work for you, and then we'll just
Yeah,
really have fun with it.
you're right, because there's a lot of methods to the madness. Like
Hmm.
everything could be done in a different way, as long as the end result is something that's consumable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you'll like it's
Shit,
not
I'm
the
about to be the
results.
next little baby. Shit, fuck that.
Trip too hard.
Yeah, for real. And then yeah, bro, I could probably be a mumble rapper.
There you go. And like obviously it's not hard, so you'll be good.
Yeah.
Throw a little skirts and some woo.
Woo.
Like you got a track.
Now, Lil Baby has some tracks that's fire though.
No, I mean, yeah, he deserves everything he has.
That's just,
Like, but that's the thing. Like, you have to find your level of like lyricism. You got to find your
no key.
yeah. You gotta find a balance with like the styling, because obviously, like the way you said when we were talking, you wanted to sound
No.
like you don't want to be
There's
like
a
just
certain quality
lyrical
I want.
miracle
Yeah,
liver.
there's a certain quality I want. It doesn't need to be fucking metaphor simile heaven. You know what I'm saying? I
Straight
don't
up
need it.
sell with all these bars.
I don't need 8 tuple entendres, 6 tuple entendres and shit.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? I would want. The thing is like, I would just want it to feel good and have a good vibe to it. You know what I mean? Overall.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna find your sound. You're gonna figure it out, and then we're just gonna collab and drop fire.
Fire. That
Straight
shit is
up
gonna be fun.
bombs.
That shit is gonna be fun. It's either gonna be complete trash or okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll figure out the formula that works
Yeah.
for us, and obviously, the writing process is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So, see, these are like all fun things that we're just gonna be looking forward to in the future.
Patreon gets the tracks early.
Oh, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
They get the link.
So yeah, we're gonna get the Patreon popping. We're gonna have our setups popping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start solo streaming. Oh, about my solo stream, I
Nice.
just came up with this concept that it's gonna be challenge based. So I'm heavy in fighting games, so I'm gonna do a whole bunch of fighters, and the way I have my command set up is you're gonna pick a category of fighter, and you have the opportunity to challenge me in it. And whether I'm challenging someone from the chat or I'm just going online, I'm gonna be doing physical repercussions to myself. So like 5
This
push-ups
shit's
every
gonna be
time I
good.
lose, 5 sit-ups. I got like in
Bicycles.
front of chat too. Yeah. So, like,
Kettlebell raises. I'm about to turn you to a savage.
I know I'm about to be swole by like month 3 and be like, all right,
Playing a fighting game, diesel as
Yeah.
hell. You're like, nah, I gotta just go fight people now. You just
Yeah, seriously, I gotta fight in real life. Excuse me.
Nah, deadass though. Something you can add to is like, certain challenges they could do is they can pick who you fight with too. Like, pick
Like
whoever-
characters.
Yeah,
Aw.
pick the character you fight with, or
That's gonna
pick,
suck
like,
for me.
give you a handicap during a fight. Like, yo, you can't use your heavy punch. You only light
Damn,
punch
dude,
and
I'm
kick.
not that good.
But
Like,
no, it's just it'll be something that's crazy because people like to fuck with people, so that'll definitely like draw in those little fucking like yo, you can't fight this. You can't fight this match with low kicks. No low kicks.
no low kicks. Oof. But yeah, I want it to be like, yeah, definitely.
No
heavy
power
on-
moves. You can't use no
Yeah.
power moves.
Yo, fuck that, man. Power moves all day. Nothing but power moves. So that's just a little, idea for my solo
That's a
shindig.
good way to mix it up as far as like the being active while you're playing, because it's like 2 birds with 1 stone in a way.
Yeah, dude, that's what I tweeted about. Train like a ninja, stream like ninja. That's gonna be my 2021 motto.
Oh damn, that's work.
Would you call them bars?
Bars. Yo, facts though, like, man, Ninja just keeps breaking like
barriers.
barriers, bro. Like,
Yep.
he recently became the most followed streamer when he just rejoined back on Twitch. Like, after the whole Mixer fall down, like a couple weeks ago, I'm not exactly sure the specific date, but he became the most followed streamer on Twitch again. Like,
Yeah.
like he's
Yeah.
just, his new Adidas just dropped. Like,
Yeah. He was the first like guy on ESPN that's like a electronic
yeah,
like
yeah,
sports
the fucking, he
like
was
an
on the cover of
e-gamer.
Sports Illustrated, I think, too. Like, there's a lot of shit, man. Like, that he opened just, and I wouldn't even want to say just gaming. Yes, gaming, but just overall, like, being in the kind of the entertainment industry. You know what I mean? Like the internet entertainment industry. It's not necessarily the regular entertainment industry. It's a bit different, but it. Everyone that breaks a barrier and earns a certain amount and hits certain milestones just make the people behind them a little easier for that to be understood, that's like, okay, so this is a thing, we can monetize it, so then they reach out to other people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the more people keep breaking barriers, the more it lets us come in and just, I wouldn't say ride coattails, but definitely kind of uh reap the rewards of some of their hard work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It makes us more accessible to the
Mm-hmm.
opportunities rather than first starting off.
100%. Where it's like when you're first starting off, you're fucking probably like not getting, they don't like, oh, that shit's not anything. This is what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when podcasting was first happening, people weren't getting anything for this shit. Now people get sponsors, people get fucking independent contracts, people get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's not even that. The idea of like podcast or streaming, which is like you're gonna watch and listen to someone else just talk or play games, like when you can just
yeah,
do it yourself. Like it was like so like a obscene thing when it was like thought of, but like so was the internet. So was
everything, yeah,
yeah.
like everything at some point was like, what the fuck you talking about? Like,
That's stupid. That's like ridiculous.
that's
It's
stupid.
impossible. And
Like,
like now, e games or esports, whatever you want to
yeah,
call it, would probably be
esports,
in the
yeah.
Olympics or some dumb
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, you
Like
never
that's
know.
you never know.
You never know. Like, that one kid Booga who fucking won the Fortnite fucking world championships was like 16, 15, and is already a multimillionaire because of that tournament. And he was good at Fortnite. Like,
Yeah,
his prospects was he practiced the shit out of and was good at Fortnite. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the opportunities now for a possible bag is just endless, and what's just awesome. You know what I mean? Like, and
yeah.
I
The fact
think
that
people,
this could be a living is outrageous.
is outrageous, right? It's awesome. Like, and
Yeah,
people is, I feel like people are drawn more to this form of entertainment, even a bit more than this the scripted entertainment, because it's, again, people feel a part of the convo. They feel like, which they are. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
We interact with them.
you interact. It's like these people that you either enjoy what they're doing, or you think they're doing something that, you know, maybe you would like to do and you're not doing, or you just don't have the opportunity to do, but they do it, so you kind of live vicariously through them. Whatever your circumstances for wanting to watch a stream or listening to a pod, if they come in with valuable information that, you enjoy and you didn't know they had, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case, it's like the fact that your input can make a direct effect on what's going on, I think really appeals to people. Like, and that whole connection thing, they feel connected to what's going on, right? Like, the people who are here from now compared to where we are in 3 years, they're just gonna feel that much more a part of what's been going on. You know what I mean? Feel more
Yeah,
a part of whatever the journey they've joined in on, because people like us that are willing to take a bit of a risk to do what we kind of want to do instead of just kind of conforming. You know what I mean? I think people admire that, and they understand, a lot of people understand that may not be for them, and they admire that other people are doing it. You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we just love doing this, and we just want you guys to
Mm-hmm.
love us while we
Shit's
do
fun.
this, or not necessarily love us, but love
Love what we're
like
doing.
love what we're doing together, and we're just gonna be chilling and having a great
Yeah,
time.
and
Um,
enjoying the vibes.
for real. And if you guys want to make this a full-time thing for us, we won't be mad at that.
Yeah. Yo, our
Gas
Patreon
Radio.
could have fucking art on it. Like we could sell art on Patreon. Like we could fucking. There's so much that Patreon can even have. Like as far as monetary wise, we can figure all that out. We can give Jesse a OnlyFans.
Yeah, once I do enough of those punishing push-ups,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
look so jacked. I'll get a OnlyFans.
yeah. I get the link for free. Don't at me. No, I'm just.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the stream.
But nah, facts. We're always, the thing is, I think, in on a Joe Budden podcast, he says something on the ends, and as simple as a creator is gonna create, right? Like, you can't stop a creative or someone who wants to build or make things. You can't stop them from doing it. Whatever obstacles you give them, they're gonna find a way to make and create and build. Like,
There's so many like accessible ways to put out your content at this point.
make
So
true
it's
and
just
OnlyFans, no, babe.
oh
And yes, you can sing, baby.
yeah, we're definitely gonna put it to the test. We got mics. We about to record some shit.
Yeah, for real. We gotta make sure we got good mics, cause I feel like these USB mics and shit peak too easy.
No, we're definitely gonna have a more stable setup, especially when it's
Yeah,
like
if we get a
strictly audio.
mixer, a more studio, like we're gonna need a mixer. Like if we like, I know that's gonna end up being mandatory with whatever setup, because there's gonna be so many audio channels.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. All that's gonna be handled.
Yeah, the thing is, it's gonna be easier to figure out what's missing and what we need once we're together and we figure out what exactly we have as a unit, and then it's gonna make figuring out what we need a lot more easier in the future. But I think what would be ideal for us, and this is kind of, I think we're coming at a summarizing of everything real quick, but I think what would be good is ideally if we had a place and we brought all our equipment, we're able to get something flowing with what we have and then continue to build on it, right? We can't wait until we have too much of the perfect things to get things rolling. We kind of got to be crafty and use what we have and try to accomplish what we can with what we have and where we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm like, everything's not gonna be in a halt just because of like certain things that we can easily take care of in a later date.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, this is how we've been kind of doing everything from the get-go.
Facts.
Like we're trying to upgrade in the back while we're still streaming, and they'll gradually see the improvements.
They don't
as
even
we
know
go.
how many changes I've already made on my end since I've started doing this with you. Like, I've made so many updates to my shits just in general since we started,
And even myself, I do all the editing, and I'm
Getting
slowly finding
better.
more.
Yeah.
I'm getting better. I'm doing it quicker. I'm figuring out other ways to make it more
Entertaining
legit-looking.
and
Yeah, of course.
just
Yeah, I'm
all
like throwing
around
sound
better.
bites, putting music, like any sort of stimulation visually and like audio wise. I'm trying to give to you guys and just make it fun. Like, no boring content. It's just us either
The meat and
speaking.
potatoes.
Yeah, it's like us speaking our truth or us acting a fool in video games. That's what you're getting.
You're
100% us. You dig?
That's awesome. So I think as far as actionable items for now, you need to keep me updated on your end as things continue to move forward, and Carla and I will keep you updated on my end with where we possibly are with a space and location and stuff like that. And then we need to kind of just talk all together about the future at some point.
Bro, I'm straight up birdmanning right now.
Yo,
This is my scheme.
put some respect on my name. Is that what you say? Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
They screaming. People
Ah.
get at me.
I ride for my
Dog.
Yeah, man. There's so many things in the works. Obviously there's still things developing in the background. I'm trying to finesse something.
And we may get an audible at any day in the meantime. That's the thing. That's why we say we have hopes, and we have a somewhat of a plan, and we have an idea, a nice idea, a good idea. But curveballs and audibles get thrown all the fucking time. So we just gotta naturally adjust to whatever comes our way, and just figure out what's best for everyone.
Yep.
I think
and
it's not
as
as
we all
complicated.
know, this is the year for audibles.
Yeah, facts. This year's been the biggest audible.
Oh yeah, this is the the modern day audible.
Yeah,
For our
we
lives.
survived the pandemic. Well, shit, we're
Still going.
surviving the pandemic
Presently, yeah.
presently, currently, in now.
So, yeah, dude.
I mean, is
I don't know
there
where
any
I'm gonna
final
go.
nuggets you need to say or anything? Because I mean, I feel like we covered what we needed to cover as far as we needed to get out there. But we love you guys so much. We still want to do this. We're gonna continue to do this, no matter the obstacles.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
guys just gotta keep us posted, man. Keep us posted with your lives. We keep you posted with our lives. You guys can hit us up on Twitch, hit us up on Twitter.
And I was gonna say, we might want to post a little more like live updates on Twitter.
Yeah, we
As
can.
far as just I don't know. I gotta figure out exactly how we should use Twitter. You know what I mean? Because Twitter's like an outlier a little bit. Because people use Twitter as strictly promotion. People use Twitter as just like random fucking mind vomit. People use Twitter.
No,
You know what
I
I'm
mean
saying? Like,
the way I see it, and I don't know if there's a way we can just implement it, but obviously we're not the best in social media, like when it comes to like constantly putting out like posts and things like. I know I'm
It'll
not.
be easier later.
Yeah, but like if we had someone say like do the scrolling on our feed, because at this point we have everything that we care about on the follows, and even if we're not on point about it, our assistant or whoever it can
I'm
be
telling you,
points.
bro. Low key, we need to find people who want to do internships, bro. Like, we need to find people who want to do internships.
Yeah. Get that field work. Yeah.
Get that practice, that live practice, that
Exactly.
real life experience where you can get actual analytics. Come on.
Yeah, but seriously. But yeah, like something like that, since it's just like a joint account, if they see something interesting, they'll get both of our POVs about it, put that on the fucking like put them as quotes or something or opinions, and we could just post those. And when it comes to like say our stories, it'll be like so much easier because we're like next to each other, so we can just be trolling. We could post
go
anything
live whenever, like on Instagram too. That should be dope. And also, whoever is running Twitter could literally just repost our individual Twitter's tweets and shit too. Like, it's so easy. Like, yo, look at what True said today. On this, he posted this, and then look what Jesse did, and Cloudy did on this bitch, and then they repost it. Like, it's just to keep activity up, and really what it's about. Unfortunately, we're both busy as shit.
Yep. But we're almost at the top of the hill, and we're gonna ride back down to our new chapter. This is gonna be nearing the end of season 1, and season 2 is gonna be lit.
Yeah, facts.
Damn, I gotta do like a best of video. It should be fun to make all of our stupidness in one video.
Remembering.
Oh my god! You just posted that clip where I was mispronouncing us.
Oh my god, that
stupid,
shit!
dude.
Literally, I died every time I looked at that clip.
Like, who says "uth"? Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Yeah, again, we love you. Don't kill us, but yo, with the us with the th, you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
You
son.
can't spell us without the th. You know what I'm saying? It's good. That was some good quality content, bro.
Yeah,
that was
yep.
some good shit.
Me looking like a goof.
Yeah.
Such a
It
card.
happens, but it's the fact that the impromptu reactions. There's so much that goes into it. The Because again, everything we do is so organic and non-scripted that it's like it's literally us just naturally playing off of each other. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Who
just a blast.
who would have thought two timid ass creatives would make this shit happen?
We got this, bro. We got this,
Yep.
bro.
You're.
Here. So I think we're good to call this shit, bro.
Yeah, man, I can't disagree with you guys. I think it's a good time to wrap it. We appreciate you guys for sitting down and letting us vent to you our big moves that are happening. It's going to be a great ride. We can't wait to show you guys what we have in store. If you guys don't know at this point, you can hit us up on Twitch. You can hit us up on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Patreon, which is about to blow up. And don't forget about your mom's house.
Definitely your mom's house.
Because I smell the cookies baking and I want a couple. You feel me? They're on the windowsill. I'm about to steal some.
Actually, cookies would be so good right now.
Bro, I'm a sucker for chocolate chip cookies.
I love chocolate chip cookies. Do you dip yours in milk or can you just go straight? I can
I go
both.
straight, dog.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't even dunk fucking Oreos.
Oh no, Oreos is a must dunk for me. I'm a must dunk Oreo kind
Bro,
of guy.
I told you about that peanut butter move.
Oh my god, yeah, I gotta try that.
If you want some diabetes, but go to heaven
That's
real
the thing.
quick.
I don't though. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I told you about me dipping that Kit Kat in some peanut butter. That shit was fire, bro.
That's a good move.
I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Wired. Yep. But yeah, we love y'all.
It's the little things, y'all.
Yeah,
Have a good night, good day, whatever time you're listening to this or watching this. Till next time, we love you.
Peace.